Welcome everyone to Sentinel Skills, your number one source for security and law enforcement knowledge. We're here to provide you with insightful, detailed and practical discussions on a plethora of security-related topics. Your support fuels our mission to create and share content that's not only enlightening but also empowering. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content that could be a game changer in your professional journey. In today's video, we will delve into the very pressing issue of active shooter incidents. To begin with, it's essential to understand what exactly constitutes an active shooter threat. An active shooter is an individual actively engaged in killing or attempting to kill people in a confined and populated area. They are unpredictable and evolve quickly, often with the sole intent of causing mass harm. Active shooters typically display certain characteristics. They may have a history of domestic violence, show signs of severe stress or depression, or exhibit intense fascination with previous shooting incidents. It's important to remember that these traits alone do not indicate someone will become an active shooter, but they are common threads we've seen in the past. The motives behind these incidents can vary widely. They may stem from personal grievances, ideological beliefs, or a desire for notoriety. Understanding these motives can provide valuable insights into identifying potential threats and preventing future incidents. Warning signs can also play a critical role in threat detection. These may include dramatic changes in behavior, expressions of violent or suicidal thoughts, or escalating threats, confrontations, or acts of violence. It's worth noting that active shooter incidents can occur anywhere, at any time. From educational institutions to commercial establishments and public venues, no place is immune. That's why it's crucial for everyone, not just security specialists, to be aware of these signs and report suspicious activities. As we delve into this subject, we'll briefly mention some notable incidents. Without going into specifics, these incidents underscore the devastating impact of active shooter situations and the urgent need for effective response strategies. Let's take the tragic events at a school in the United States, a shopping mall in Africa, and a youth camp in Europe. Each of these incidents involved a single individual who managed to inflict significant harm before law enforcement could respond. These cases serve as stark reminders of the gravity of the active shooter threat and highlight the importance of vigilance, preparedness, and swift action. By understanding these factors, we can better prepare and respond to such threats. Prevention is always better than cure, especially when it comes to active shooter incidents. A first line of defense against potential threats begins with a thorough risk assessment and vulnerability analysis. This process involves identifying weaknesses within a structure or system that could be exploited by an active shooter. It's about asking the hard questions. How easy is it for someone to gain unauthorized access? Where are our blind spots? What are our weak points? Once these vulnerabilities are identified, measures can be put in place to mitigate these risks. Access control is a crucial component of these preventive measures. Implementing a robust access control system can prevent unauthorized individuals from gaining entry to a facility. This can be as simple as keycard access or as complex as biometric scanning. The goal is to create multiple layers of security that can deter or delay a potential active shooter. In conjunction with access control, surveillance systems play a vital role in security. High-quality video surveillance can provide real-time monitoring of a facility, allowing for quick detection and response to any potential threats. It's like having an extra set of eyes that never blink. But let's not forget one of the most critical elements in prevention: people. That's where employee training programs for situational awareness come in. These programs empower employees to recognize and report suspicious behavior and teach them how to respond in an active shooter situation. It's about creating a culture of safety and vigilance where everyone plays an active role in security. Remember, it's not just about having security measures in place, it's about ensuring these measures are effective and regularly tested. It's about fostering a proactive approach to security where prevention is prioritized over reaction. These preventive measures, from risk assessment to employee training, can significantly reduce the risk and impact of active shooter incidents. They create a safer environment for everyone. And in a world where active shooter incidents are increasingly common, that's something we can't afford to ignore. In the event of an active shooter situation, law enforcement plays a crucial role. Their intervention is pivotal, but how they coordinate and communicate with private security teams can make all the difference. It's like a dance, really. Every step, every move counts. It needs to be precise, coordinated, and above all, timely. Law enforcement agencies and private security teams must work hand in glove. This partnership ensures a more effective response as they can pool their resources and expertise to manage the situation. Private security teams, often the first on the scene, can provide real-time intel to law enforcement officers, significantly enhancing their ability to respond effectively. Speaking of responses, let's delve into the protocols during an active shooter situation. Time is of the essence in these scenarios. The quicker the response, the better the outcome. Law enforcement agencies are trained to assess the situation swiftly and take decisive action. They need to secure the area, neutralize the threat, and then transition to a rescue operation. Every second counts, and their training prepares them for this high-stakes environment. Communication is the glue that holds this all together. It's not just about talking, you see, it's about conveying the right information at the right time to the right people. In an active shooter situation, law enforcement agencies must communicate effectively with each other, with private security teams, and with the public. Clear, timely communication can help minimize casualties and maximize response effectiveness. It's about creating a shared understanding of the situation and coordinating actions to achieve the common goal, protecting lives. So, you see, law enforcement's role in an active shooter situation is multifaceted. It encompasses coordination, quick response, and effective communication. These elements, when executed well, can significantly improve the outcome of such unfortunate incidents. Effective law enforcement response is a key factor in minimizing casualties. As with any security strategy, continuous improvement is vital to stay ahead of emerging threats. In the ever-evolving world of security, complacency is not an option. The landscape is constantly changing, with new threats and vulnerabilities emerging all the time. Our strategies and protocols, therefore, must be dynamic, flexible, and capable of adapting to these changes. For this reason, regular review and update of security protocols is not just recommended, it's essential. But how do we go about this? It starts with a thorough and honest assessment of our current protocols. We must look at what's working, what's not, and where there is room for improvement. This process should be ongoing with regular checks and audits to ensure that our strategies remain relevant and effective. Beyond reviewing our own protocols, we must also keep an eye on the wider security landscape. This includes staying abreast of the latest research and developments in the field, as well as learning from past incidents. Every active shooter situation, while tragic, provides valuable lessons that can help us enhance our future responses. By studying these incidents, we can identify patterns and trends, gain insights into the mindset of active shooters, and develop strategies to counteract them. However, learning from the past is not enough. We must also be proactive, anticipating future threats and trends. This requires a forward-thinking approach and a willingness to innovate. It means staying informed about advancements in technology, changes in societal behavior, and shifts in the geopolitical landscape. In this way, continuous improvement is not just about making incremental changes to our existing protocols, it's about embracing change, staying ahead of the curve, and always striving for better. The importance of this approach cannot be overstated. By continually improving, we can enhance our response capabilities and better protect ourselves and our communities. And in the end, isn't that what it's all about? In conclusion, addressing the active shooter threat requires a comprehensive approach. Yet the crux of our discussion today lies in the collaboration between security specialists and law enforcement. Their joint efforts are not just necessary, but vital for addressing the active shooter threat. It's this synergy that can help minimize casualties, maximize response effectiveness, and ultimately safeguard lives. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay safe. Thank you for watching Sentinel Skills.